But it's always been about dance. Always been about dance.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Wilkins Mitchell. I'm an adjunct instructor here at SUNY Oswego, and I've been teaching up here, teaching the dance courses for 20 plus years. I was a solo instructor on campus for dance for many years, and now I have some company with another dance instructor. Actually two more. So it's really great to have company and be able to collaborate and expose our students to even more dance and the values and the meaning of dance, as well as imparting to them having a healthy body is going to allow them to follow their passions, whatever their career choice. Well, my passion has always been dance since the teenage years. Although I was started in dance as a child, in a weekly ballet lesson, it was not my forte. I just really wanted to be out playing football with my brothers. It wasn't until I actually, the dance studio where I was studying, one of the best in Syracuse, New York at the time, was bought out by a principal from the Royal Ballet in England. And when he revamped the studio into what a professional dance training should be, I fell in love with ballet. And at that point, at age 13, I knew I wanted to be a professional dancer, a ballerina. Earning a BFA degree in ballet with a modern dance minor in Horton technique, I actually traveled around and had a national and international career, and then ended up back in my hometown in Syracuse after a number of years. I had been teaching all along at the various cities where I lived and also as I traveled, and it just, surprising to me actually, became a love of mine. And I was interviewed here up on campus and hired, as I said, a number of years ago. I'm kind of in the seasons of my life now. And been looking out that window for a long time, seeing the various seasons, and now here I am at a different stage. But the passion is the same. I really, really, really want to help our Oswego State students enjoy dance and realize the benefits of dance. Everything with excellent posture.
I'm Jen. I'm a senior. I'm currently taking Miss Mitchell's beginner jazz dance class. Overall, this class has been really fun. I'm glad I had the opportunity to take it. I've been learning a lot from Miss Mitchell. She's got a vast wealth of knowledge. She's always ready to answer your questions. Yeah, she's a great professor. This is a great class.
Most inspirational or, professional dancers were Arthur Mitchell, who was one of the few African Americans hired at the New York City Ballet, was one of the premier male dancers and premier dancers. And once I decided I wanted to be a ballerina, I wanted to be partnered by him. So that was one of my dreams, to be partnered by David Shields, who was my teacher from the Royal Ballet, and then also by Arthur Mitchell. Well, I was partnered by David Shields at age 16 and started me knowing and learning partnering. But I never got to realize that goal with Arthur Mitchell. He kind of retired from the stage and then formed the Dance Theater of Harlem, created the Dance Theater of Harlem with co-founder Carl Shook in 1968. in response to the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. So when I went to, was awarded a full scholarship in 1970 right out of high school, he was teaching and directing the company. He wasn't performing. So that particular part of the dream didn't get realized, but he still was one of my inspirational. And so now we have, years and years later, Misty Copeland has just been promoted to principal dancer of American Ballet Theater, which has always been my favorite ballet company in this country. They're beautiful. It's the traditional classical ballet, and it took her all these years. It took us as a people all these years to get to that point. And I just celebrate her. I still like classical ballet, but it is the most beneficial way to train in giving the aesthetics and the lines of the body and the correct postures and positions and training the turnout, which allows us a fuller range of movement with our bodies and our legs, higher legs and extensions. However, it also is the most limiting as far as size and color, body shape are concerned, and so it's still very limiting. So I truly celebrate Misty Copeland. In working with Gregory Wanamaker with this Society for New Music, Vision of Sound Production for 2017, he composed the music, and then I was a select choreographer, listening to the music over and over again, as well as absorbing the overarching theme of making place. Gregory decided that his title was Out of Mind into Body, and I decided not to use his title. It meant more than that to me when I kept hearing his piece and this bass clarinet instrumental solo that he used. I've never choreographed to a bass clarinet before, and also the sound of the instrument made me really try to think outside the box and work outside the box, out of my comfort zone. So it was really a challenge. I used our SUNY Oswego students for the first time in this particular arena, and they did a wonderful job. The second part of the piece that I titled Place and was created in 4 sections. The second section was Stay in Your Place. So back in the fall, when I was listening to this and absorbing the music and really just listening over and over again, it spoke to me that particular section was going to be what was going on in our country and the diversity, the divide that was happening because of the presidential election, and the racism being, again, exaggerated, the gender spectrum being divided even more so, and just the isms that were going on. These two are when I was 16 and was dancing with David Shields. He choreographed a dance for me, and then we had a pas de deux in that dance. Well, that's a deep question. But it's easy to answer because it is my life. So I must say, and I've said this in print interviews as well, the biggest obstacle I had to face in my profession was racism. And it's still an issue. It shouldn't be. This is 2017. Why aren't we over this? People have proven themselves in any number of fields and genres and career choices. So for this to still be an issue here in America is just nonsense. That's been the biggest obstacle. It has not stopped me because of the doors closing sometimes, other doors open that I never would have expected. And so I say to the students, the young people, you know, just follow your passion and you will find a way. You'll find a way to make it happen. It's not always, and that's the thing, it's not always the way we anticipate or at the time we anticipate. There's a time and a place for everything. And you just have to persevere. And that fist comes out through your back. So front center, back center. Okay, all the way across, coming back the other way, the other direction, side to side. Side, center, side, center.